Few things are as satisfying as picking your own food from your very own garden. But you're limited by how far you can go out. What if instead of going out, we go up? And that, HAXManiacs, is what today's video is all about. Can I grow twice the veggies in half the space? Well guys, spoiler alert, I'm here from the future to let you know this does not grow twice as many vegetables in half the space. It grows way, way, way more than that in a very tiny space.
The U.S. and the world bracing for food shortages.
Special reports spotlight the global food crisis.
Knowing you can provide food in uncertain times is very comforting, but is it also a false sense of security? Because realistically, in a real survival situation, this garden is not big enough to provide for our family. So what's the solution? How am I going to take my vegetables vertical? It's very simple. I'm going to do it hydroponically. Yes, okay, I think I've got it. I've just watched a ton of YouTube videos, and that makes me a verifiable expert. I'm gonna take these highly detailed plans and drawings and head off to the hardware store. Actually, I just stare at the wall of parts until I think I can put something together. I couldn't find a suitable base to hold the water at the first store, so I went to another store and found this container. It already has wheels too. Now this container is way wider than I need for one grow tower. And that got me thinking, what if, just what if? I picked up this vinyl post sleeve to use as my grow tower with the intent on cutting it down to 6 feet. Well, I thought, what if I cut it into half and have 2 5-foot towers? Except for, this isn't 10 feet long like I thought it was. It's only 8 feet long. Before I go back to the store and pick up a second tower, a test is in order. All right, little munchkin, can you fill that bucket up for me? Thank you, beautiful. Ah! You wet my shoe. You did. You wet my shoe, you did. You're not afraid of heights, are you? Do we ever put electronics near water? No, okay, but what are we about to do? Put electronics in water. But this is because this is a submersible or submergible. We'll go with submersible. Look, the water has begun. Oh my, oh no! We've got, it's a disaster! You climb this ladder. Hold it up high, hold it up over your head. Hey! This pump was purchased specifically to do 1 tower, but now I know that it has enough power to do 2 towers. I had high hopes for it because it is made of the finest Chinesium I could find. I have a little bit of a conundrum. Do I go get a second 5-inch square vinyl sleeve, or do I use this 4-inch PVC pipe that I have left over from whenever I dug the shallow well out front? Now, I'm not one to pontificate on the plural possibilities of PVC, but what I am gonna do is I'm gonna use this 2-inch PVC pipe, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut all of what will hold the plants in my towers. Now, I know what you're saying. Did he? Did he? And yes, I did. I did put on some tinted safety glasses because PVC has the possibility of exploding when used on a miter saw. I'd already cut a bunch of these pieces out when all of a sudden the angled pieces started bursting and flying all over the place. And it just started doing it over and over and over again. Then I realized that what was happening was these pieces were bouncing off as I was cutting them and they were hitting the fence. I'm gonna move the fence. Put your safety glasses on, my love. I'm gonna mark up 16 inches because that'll give us above our container base. And then from there, I'm gonna go every 10 inches. I cut out this little ring to use as a template. Lovely. I'm gonna do it that way on each opposing side, and then on the alternate side, I'm gonna do it slightly different. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Go ahead and squeeze. There we go.
I messed it up.
You didn't mess it up, it's okay. We're gonna use some Gorilla Glue, heavy duty. This is waterproof, blah, 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 all that good stuff. I'm gonna take them and set them down on there, okay? Okay, I just noticed This is the bottom of the post. This is the top of the post. So unless I want my plants growing down, we just put these on here upside down. Hopefully they should be, okay, yeah, all right, cool. Here, just go ahead and punch a hole right there for me. Now hit it harder. Try giving it the old elbow. Give it the old elbow. There we go. Some people are gonna say, Adam, this is too complicated. A hydroponic system requires you to add nutrients and requires power. And while that is true, the advantage is that it doesn't take up much space, so anybody can do this. You can do this in an apartment if all you have is a balcony. Now, if you do this inside, you will need some grow lights. I'm gonna do this outside where I don't require that. All right, you grab a bag and I'll grab a bag. Yep, we're just trying to clean them off.
I love how when you take them out, you could like put your hand there so just the water comes out and not the rocks, and pour the water into the grass over there.
Oh, really? So you've got a better way than Daddy. Okay, we'll try it your way.
Do we just put one seed in each?
You could put like four or five in each hole. Count them out. Ta-da. Then magically 1 week later, it shrank. So these, hey, we didn't know how successful this build was gonna go, so we just started out with a few of these starts, and as you can see, some of them haven't taken yet, but some of them have. You may be asking yourself, what did all of this cost? Well, I'll put a list of the ingredients. Did I just say ingredients? Well, you've got just a half a cup of PVC with just a pinch of vinyl added to it. A sprinkling of, you know, some type of glue. I don't know. Anyway, I'll put a list of all the supplies over here and how much everything cost. I actually used PEX T-fittings on here. On the inside there, you can see where I glued a couple pieces of PVC, and that's what's gonna hold the shower head. So, okay, so what I've done here is, this hose I had from a previous project, and it's just dawned on me, it's not looking good. Oh my gosh. Like, I can't believe I didn't check that. I gotta go back to the hardware store.
There's a heavy load upon my back. Hey, Echo hatched one chick. I noticed today she was a little more like spread out. Can I see your baby? Oh, look at it. It's like, what? Oh, he's laying flat on his back. But she's got maybe another one. Okay, Mama, do your job. Good job.
You can set the pump down in there. Make sure it's not in either one of those holders, okay? Here's the big moment. Powering it on. Are we ready? Go. Any minute now. And there's nothing. Okay, so I tested this earlier. We know that the pump works.
This one?
Yeah, here, let me try that. We're gonna skip the timer. And still nothing. All right, we're gonna try the timer again. Still nothing. We don't ever use this outlet. Is this outlet on a switch? That is the sound of plants being watered. Check it out! Give me some skin. Up high, down low, All right, so a typical 4x8 raised garden bed, you can grow 32 plants in it because it has 32 square feet. This is 5 square feet and we're growing 52 plants in here. Well, not yet, but we will be. That is 5 times the amount of food in half the space. 10 times the amount of food in the same amount of space. That's 20 times, well, never mind, that is. HAXManiacs, learn to grow your own food, learn to become self-reliant, and watch this video right here. It'll show you some easy ways to get started. Seriously, you should watch it. Thanks for watching.